Hello and good evening everybody. So I'm just going to do a quick stamped one sheet wonder and use a new stamp set that's going to be coming out on the 5th of January 2023. We're in 2023. I've got to get used to doing that now. And Snowflakes, the Joyful Flurry stamp set that is actually going to be leaving us the end of tomorrow. All right, so thought I'd get one last use of it in there just to kind of remind you about it and how gorgeous it is. So if you're wanting to place those last minute orders, you can get that in. And then we're going to be welcoming in the new celebration catalogue and new mini catalogue, which I'm quite excited about really. It's nice to get some fresh new products in to play with, for me anyway, because I'm a demonstrator. So I get to demonstrate these gorgeous products for you to make your decisions about whether or not you think you want them in your stamp collections and whether or not you're going to love them forever or use them for a time and then pass them on to somebody else maybe. So quick hello to everyone in the live. Hello Janine and Mindy. Great to see you, Mindy. Long time no see. Hi Janine, Happy New Year everybody. Hi Jackie, Shaz, Susan, Sue, Louise, Annie, Susan. Oh my goodness, we've got Susan Zastro, Sue Kresge and Susan Helmuth. All the Sues in the house today. Jackie, hello. Hi Vicky. Hi Serene, lovely to see you. Hi Monica, great to see you all. Okay, I'm just going to get in there and stamp because I've been just finished filming a little card for the October thank you. So if you supported me in September, you should have had an email earlier today about a video that I shot for you, an exclusive video using this stamp set. So this is why I'm kind of like happy to use it. Hey, another Janine. Hi Janine Leary, welcome. Hi Cindy. Hi Jodie, great to see you. So if you supported me in September 2022, you should have got that video using the stamp set today. I made a stamped one sheet wonder using it. So, oh dear, I've got still got stuff on my table from earlier. So I wanted to do something maybe a little bit more sort of wintry looking, not too far off what I did in the thank you video, but maybe I might go a little bit more purpley and greys with this. So if I grab out fresh Freesia, maybe a bit of Parakeet, a bit of grey Granite, a bit of Highland maybe. Should we do that? Because I want to add those lovely snowflakes later. Maybe a bit of gorgeous grape. So let's see how this will work. Now this is a photopolymer set. So we've got basically you've got two each for the main flowers, so that you get an outer and a detail. That's probably the best way to put it. All right, hold on, let me just have a think about what I'm actually going to be doing here. So I think I'll use that one and that one, and that one and that one, and then go for those two small ones. I'm going to ignore these ones for today. That one and that one. And now a tip, it's worth trying, which you're using two of the same size blocks for the two different stamps, try and have them in a similar direction on your block. Just makes lining it up a little bit easier for later on. So, might need to figure that one out when I actually come around to stamping that one. Then I'm going to grab the leaves out because the leaves are fab. Oh, a little bit of dottage as well. Marvellous. All right. Although we do have dottage in this stamp set here. All right. So I'm thinking, ooh, I might do a coming in from three directions. Haven't done that one for a little bit. Haven't done that design. I have started working on my worksheets. I just had a quick 10-minute play with my graphic program And actually it was easier than I thought it was going to be, because with the graphics program that I use, you can, you know, place things on your screen, and then you're able to copy and paste, just like stamping really. I mean, that's all that stamping is, it's copy and pasting, you know, repeat. Yeah, and then you're able to mix things around, and then you're able to group things together. So yeah, that was quite fun. You don't get the same sort of sense of organicness with it, so I'm going to have to build that into the worksheet somehow. But anyway, very interesting. All right, so I think I'll go for a bit of Highland Heather for my first one. And I was going to come in from three positions here, but oh, let's just do it. Let's just stamp. See what happens. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's easy enough, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. So it's all about the threes with this design. You've got 1, 2, and then we'll do a third one from up here. All right. Then we've got the inner one to go on. So I'm just going to pop Highland Heather away for a second and bring out the gorgeous, gorgeous Grape. Hello, Janice. Hope you're feeling better. Did you get out today? Hi, Jodie. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Jane. Who else has just come in? Let me just do a little scoot back so I can see. Hi, Nicole. Are you new to the channel? Where's he gone now? Nicole Herrick. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, welcome. Yeah, do come on in. If you're new to my channel, please do come and say hello. Sorry, just got to figure out how I'm doing this. There we go. Oh, not very precise, that one, but never mind. Try that one. Well, that's better. Just some of these take a little bit of practice. Just figuring out what you have to line up with what. Now, some people find it easier to stamp the darker element first. I don't know why. I just don't think about doing it. It's just the way my brain is, unfortunately. I don't tend to do the dark one first. But I do love the simplicity compared to some other two-step stamping images. That these are probably the easiest ones to line up. So, oh, good, Janice. Yeah, I know you were planning to. Oh, I'm glad you managed to get out. That's good. All right, there we go. So, happy. Let's get the next one out. I was going to do fresh Freesia for this one. I'll just give this a bit of a clean. I can still see a little bit of blue on here. Now, it's either because it stained it or because I didn't clean it properly last time. So just give them a little bit of a wipe. You can still, I haven't quite got my stamping gear up and running because I haven't got my box of wet wipey things ready. Oh, who's been visiting with Janice when she's done a live then? You guys sat by Janice's fire? Oh, this is quite light, fresh Freesia. But, oh well, we'll keep stamping. Still got a load of green to get in here yet. I think I need to re-ink. Look at the difference between that one and that one. Yeah, definitely need to re-ink. Which I might do now. Oh, where are my re-inkers? There they are. Now, for some reason, my fresh Freesia came without its label. But I know what's in there, because I keep all my in-colour re-inkers together, so... There we go. Did you hear that little kiss? Little... There we go. Bob's your uncle. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's better. Bit more colour in there now. Right, so I've got 3 of those. 2 of them, 2 of them. Oh, let's do a 3rd one here. Okay. So now I want to get Highland Heather back to do the inners for these ones. So hopefully these will match up pretty quick, and I'll do some speedy stamping. She says, still matching it up. Okay. Try that. Try that. Don't overthink it, Ruth. Just do it. It's quite a contrast. I'm not sure I like it, actually. I'm wondering whether I should have got something like Rich Razzleberry and then stamped off Rich Razzleberry. But anyway, we'll go with it for now. Just looks gorgeously chintzy, doesn't it? I mean, we all secretly love chintz, really, don't we? Hello, Shaz. Fanny's your aunt, yeah. Bob's your uncle and Fanny's your aunt. Don't tend to hear that one so often as Bob's your uncle. Sorry, my sleeve just knocked everything sideways then. Lovely jubbly. Let's get some pale green in here first before I do anything else. Hi, Nicole. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Just going to do another one over the top, I think. It's because I stamped off and then I had that ridge. Don't like the ridge. So remember that whenever you stamp and it goes off the page, you end up with a bit of a funny line. So just bear that in mind when you do your second generational stamping. Aren't these pretty colours? Come on, who are all the purple and green flans? Flans? Sorry, don't eat a purple or green flan. Purple and green flan. It's probably bad for you. Sorry, fans. Yeah, oh well. Isn't this pretty? Looks like wallpaper I might put up in my house. You've managed to hold off ordering. Oh, what, till the 5th? Oh, good. I'm glad you've got this one, Sue. Yeah. So it's not too late if you want to share out this video with some friends, please do. And just a little reminder, if you're new to the channel and you want to see more of the type of work that I do, please, yeah, I'm always thinking of you, Jane, please do subscribe. All right, so subscribing is a great way of just finding my channel again, and yeah, finding my channel again. What can I say? All right, I'm going to be brave, and I'm going to do a bit of Highland Heather with this this little flower stamp. I'm going to do some second generational with it, which I haven't actually done up to this point. I've just relied on the sort of the first and second layer of stamping. So I might be able to forego doing a second layer, I'm thinking, because I still got those details of the snowflakes to go on here yet. So let's just see what happens. Oh no, I've done it Highland Heather. Okay, keep going, Ruth. I meant to do this gorgeous grape, but don't worry, panic ye not. I've got an idea. So let's just pop these in here and there. Little stamps of purple. Oh wow. Oh well, never mind. Shall I do that, or shall I just do another dark purple one? I'm thinking of just doing a dark purple one like that. There we go, we'll do that. Oh, that's quite nice actually. So first and second generation next to the first and second generation Highland Heather that I just did. Oh, it shows up real pretty. Oh, I'm sure you found something else, Janine. It'll be ready for next year's birthday. Oh, it does. Makes two-step stamping. I'm so terrible. I avoid these pretty stamp sets. No, please go for it, Shelley. This is one of the easiest sets to sort of lay together, because it doesn't matter if you get it slightly off. I mean, I've missed in a few places, but once you've done your whole design, it doesn't actually really matter too much, does it? Okay, that's pretty. So now I've got this tiny little weeny little tiny thing here, which is great for just adding some little kind of puffs of detail. So I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I can get it in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Are you guys picking that up on the camera? I have decided I've put 2 lights on. When I was at Esther's, I realised that her lighting setup was way better than mine. She's got this really gorgeous big ring, and then she has sort of 2 light sources. So I do have this sort of daylight simulation light source that I was using to have it on my face when I spoke to you guys. But you know what, you guys don't really need to see my face when I'm talking to you. It's just to sort of say a quick hello. What I want is the quality at this stage, you know, so you can really see the colours brightly and everything. So I moved the light to, it's sort of coming from there now, and then I still got my one that comes from up here. And I don't know if you can tell the difference. I hope you can. Certainly it feels brighter to me, well, like when I'm looking at it anyway. This is a great little filler stamp. You know, this, you could even stamp this in green. and it would just add some really nice kind of extra texture and layering. It's really, really pretty. Right, how long have I got? 20 minutes. That's not bad for a stamp one sheet wonder, is it? 20 minutes. Okay, I know I'm not quite finished yet though. Right, so there is this fab little leaf here too. Might just bring in some Granny Apple Green. Actually, shall I start introducing some grey to this? Because I want to add some snowflakes. But I wonder whether to add the snowflakes in quite a dark grey. Because I want them to show up. So the idea is that this is a nice wintry kind of looking design. Obviously the snowflakes are not going to be in scale because, you know, it's ironic really that the beauty that we enjoy of snowflakes, you know, all that intricacy, you know, is generally, we can't see it with the bare eye. We have to get in there with a microphone, microscope, to see all that really beautiful detail. But we've just, I suppose culturally, we just love them now, don't we, in the West? The idea of, you know, these beautiful individual little works of art that come tumbling through the air, every single one different, because of the way they're formed. And so yeah, so of course you're not going to see massive snowflakes on flowers, but it's just become part of our cultural kind of awareness, and we just love it, don't we? The idea of little snowflakes everywhere. So I mean, theoretically I could just use the little one, but I think this one is so pretty, I really would like to use that one. And then also some of this dottage. So I haven't even got around to putting the stickers on. You can tell the difference. Ah, good. What? Wendy might have to buy the florals. I'm going to have to screenshot that you just said that, Wendy. Wendy, every so often Wendy goes, oh, I'm not buying the florals. I never seem to use them. So she tends to borrow the florals off me. So the fact that Wendy's saying that she's buying it. You could stamp a sentiment in the centre and frame this. It's so beautiful. Oh, thank you. Well, to be honest, Stampin' Up just make it so easy. They really do. Okay, so... Oh, I watched Frozen again for the other day on our journey back from my sister's. It's on, for those of you who are in the UK, it's on the BBC iPlayer. And I just had it playing in the front of the car, and then like every so often, like whenever the songs would come on, like May would sing along in the background, you know. Maybe some of the boys did as well, I don't know. But it's amazing and I kind of forgotten that Frozen was around at a time where, you know, she would have just watched it over and over and over again, and the words are just ingrained in her brain, you know. Do you want to build a snowman? And I still think my favourite song is the one where she sings with that guy when she just meets him for the first time. So cute. Isn't it funny how we finish each other's sandwiches? Right, there's that gorgeous snowflake. Now I'm not really supposed to need these nuts because they're on rubber, but I'm going to take it away for this one because you can't really, got to be careful because you can end up pushing too hard. Ooh, look, the snowflakes just fill in some of these little white gaps that I've got here. Oh, this is so satisfying. Oh my goodness. Okay, so who hasn't stamped a one sheet wonder? Come on. be honest, let's do a poll. Who has not stamped a one sheet wonder this year? And who still needs to set themselves a New Year's resolution? Let's do a poll. Have you stamped a one sheet wonder? Right, there we go. Ask your community. Let's see who on here has stamped a one sheet wonder. So if you're watching on the live, you can click now, yes or no. Because let's make this your creative New Year's resolution that I'm happy to help you with. I'm happy to help you achieve that goal if you've never done it. Who has not got round to stamping a stamp one sheet wonder? So there's various ways in which you can achieve this goal if you are going to make this your goal. You can either go to my YouTube channel and find my stamped one sheet wonder playlist, of which there are probably, I think, over 500 videos in there. I think definitely 300, if not 500. So you can sit and study how I do these. Feel free to watch them on double speed, because you don't need to, you know, have them going at one, you know, normal speed. Just watch them on double speed. Okay, so that's one way. So that's a completely free way of you just like getting my thoughts on how to achieve these looks. You just go to my videos, watch them. The second option is to join a class. So I actually teach this class, the Coming In from 3 Angles class. So if you are interested in doing any classes with me this year, just drop me a line. And actually, I do have a Google form for people to fill out, but I just need to make some tweaks to it. That was the second way. So join a Zoom class. They cost £20. So that's 20 UK pounds. Usually works out at about 40 Australian and about 25 euros, maybe 25 US dollars and about 28 Canadian. So yeah, you can join a class. Then the third option, which is I'm working on it, is maybe to download a worksheet. So that's my resolution for 2023, is to create some worksheets that you can download and you can just follow along step by step, bit by bit. I may even do some videos to go along with those worksheets as well, so that you can use whatever stamps you have at home. You just need to kind of measure them, make sure the measurements are about the same, and you can create these kind of looks. Now obviously yours won't be exactly the same. No two stamp one sheet wonders are ever the same, but that's what makes them so amazing. Right, let's have a look at the poll. Let's see. Oh, so we've got how many people watching? Let me just see. I have 65 people watching. Oh, it dropped suddenly. That's a bit weird. Oh, did I drop out or something? Okay, so there's about 50 watching. So a quarter of you has not stamped a one sheet wonder. Okay. Now, I suppose the second question I need to ask is, would you like to learn? That's my next question, but I will do that in a second after I've done these dots. Aren't these pretty, these wee dots going on here? You know what? Snowflakes are not just for Christmas, are they? I mean, in the UK, our winter kind of lasts till about February. So our winter tends to start a bit later. Well, we had some bitterly cold days in December, but we also had quite warm days. So, you know. So I think this would be fine for a January birthday. And there are a few January birthdays I know on this channel. So a question from Vicky. What do we have here? Hello, Winterflower. Welcome. I will go back and look at your questions in a second. So I've just realised there are some questions that I've missed. I will come back and look at those. Okay, so done the dots. I'm really wanting to do some dark purple dots now. So although I've just done the dots in grey granite, I'm just going to clean that off and do some in the purple. But I don't want them to look like chicken pox, so I'm actually kind of like grouping the dots. Does that make sense? I'm kind of like stamping and twisting and stamping, re-stamping. Because that's the only danger when you've got something quite, the dots are kind of spaced out like this. They can look a little bit like chicken pox, so we don't want that. So let's just add. Keep adding, make it look dainty. Sorry, I know I've missed questions. I will come back. Oh, I just feel like I need a little bit more lighter green just into some of these spaces. So I'm just going to pop that purple away. Get the Parakeet Party back out. Just want to pop a little bit of green in there because it was looking a little bit pale. See here, just sometimes needs that contrast just to bring out the purple. There we go. I think we're done. Now that Joyful Wishes stamp set does have some really pretty sentiments. So if you are a sort of person that likes adding script and sentiments to your actual stamping, this Joyful Wishes one is so pretty. That you could do that as kind of script. But there we have it. Okay, I am just going to let you look at that while I go back and look at some of your questions. So let's have a look and let's finish the poll. We've had 39 votes. End poll. There we go. So 76% of you said yes and 23% no. Okay, so then I'll start another poll. If you said no, would you like to learn? Okay, so I'm not yeah, so when I say if you'd like to learn, it's kind of stamping in this kind of very full style. So there we go. Right, let's just get back to some of these questions that I've missed. Right. Well, I've got to go back quite far. Okay, so let's look at your comments. You like the purple and green together. Lovely. I've had to make a card. Oh yeah, I've read that one about your sister. Hi William, you love my colour choices. Thank you. Purple and green, can't go wrong on this channel. Yeah, a lot of my lovely followers love purple and green, so, and I like it too. Oh, you're talking about weather. Thank you for sharing, Georgiana. The use of Gorgeous Grape with that small stamp makes me think of the violets I used to pick for my mum when I was little. Ah, okay, that's interesting. I'm looking at this now and thinking I need a dark one there. Yeah. Yeah, Vicky's gonna go on her holes. Have a lovely time, Vic. Hoping to get this set when you order tonight. Oh, you can't get this one just yet, Susan. Just bear with. You've got to just wait another night. Oh, unless you mean the snowflakes. Sorry, depends what you're talking about. So if you want the snowflakes, you need to order that tonight or tomorrow. But if you want the floral set, you'll have to wait to the 5th. Okay, so this is in the sale. this one, 159804. I only got the stamps because I wanted the background die. Oh, for this set, this stamp set. Yes, it's very detailed, isn't it? Yeah, but Nicole, please do have a go stamping. So, yeah, this is what you can do with it. So I haven't stamped a one sheet wonder yet this year. Well, we're only 3 days in. It's all right. So welcome, Winterflower. Where are you from? Shaz hasn't this year. You got me started. It never occurred to me to create one before. Oh, good. I've stamped hundreds in the past several years. Oh, not for 2023. I did one. It looked terrible. I'll keep going, Annie. Keep going. And if it helps, I would just do a half a one while you're kind of getting used to the process. Yeah, or do a class with me. I've been watching for a few months, but haven't tried my own. Oh, Patricia, may this be the year. I did one with the Christmas birds. You did robins. I made blue wrens. Oh, fantastic. Oh, thanks, Monica. Did Ruth see your question? No, I don't think I did. Vicky, can you just repeat your question? Sorry, I think I missed it. Do you need a worksheet guinea flamingo? Yeah, if you're interested in being a guinea pig for my worksheets, please email me, please. ruthtrice@gmail.com. Watching you want to give it a go. I don't own any florals. Oh, not yet. Not yet. Brian said, time to put the stamp down, lol. It's down, Brian. I've put it all down. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Denise. Love the new flower. It's on you. How long do you keep stamp sets? I keep them as long as they're current. Personally, Patricia, no, sorry, who asked that question? Shelley. Yeah, I keep my stamp sets as long as they're current. And then when they retire, I then either give them to customers or I sell them to customers, or then they end up in a box and then I sell them maybe on Facebook, or I keep them if they're really nice ones. The ones that I really like, I keep. Okay, so I've got 10 votes. Let me just check to see. Yes, 90% of you want to learn how to do a stamp one sheet wonder. Fantastic. That's great. Thank you so much for answering the question. Make back away. Put your hands. Say that again, Cindy. Make back. Put your hands where we can see them. Oh, I see. Back away from the stamp set, please. I wondered what you're saying then. It is, yeah. Oh, good, Janine Leary. It looks so relaxing. I've been stamping with Stampin' Up for over a decade, but this is one thing I've not tried yet. Fantastic. Yeah, well, this is actually quite unusual. This has got only 2 stamp sets in it. You can obviously achieve a lot of the whole floral look without any other stamp. You don't necessarily need to put the snowflakes in. I just really wanted to have that extra wintry look. And replacements for snowflakes. Dottage is fine, Vicky. And, oh, what else? Script, you know, the Very Versailles one. That would look great. Yes, and butterflies, someone's just mentioned. That could look good. Yeah. Right, there we go, guys. If you haven't got any more questions, I'm going to leave it there. Love you and leave you. Thank you so much for making this so much fun. How long do you have to wait to become a demonstrator after being one? That's a really good question, Susan. So if you have dropped as a demonstrator and you would like to sign up again, if you're signing up to the same upline, you don't have to wait at any time at all. You can sign up the next day if necessary. So yeah, that's fine. However, if you want to sign up with a different demonstrator, you have to wait 3 months. So it all depends on your choice, really. So Susan, because you were with me, if you were to sign up with me again, you can do that on the 5th. And you would get a choice about having the mini cut and emboss machine if you pay 125 instead of 99. So if you want the little mini cut and emboss machine, then by choosing the first or second option and paying that little bit extra, you get a cut and emboss machine. And if it's in stock, you can get it in blue, but I don't think the blue ones are in stock just yet. They were talking about them arriving in February. So anyway, message me, Sue, if you're interested. Do you know what the flower is? Ooh, good question. I don't know. We have various green-fingered people on this channel who I'm sure would let me know. To me, I associated it like with either like a peony or like a wild rose looking type thing. Thank you, Nicole. Oh, thank you, Susan. Definitely me again. Well, I'd love to welcome you back into my team, Susan. I've missed you. Yeah, so if anyone's interested in joining Stampin' Up, if you wondered what you get from me as a demonstrator, now every demonstrator who encourages people to sign up with them offer different things. So I would always say it's worth taking the time to get to know somebody and find out, you know, what they do with their team. And, you know, if you've got certain goals in mind, you may, you know, want to just have a think about, you know, do I get on with this person? Are they the sort of person who will give me that support if I need it? Or are they just kind of, are they just not interested in team building or whatever? Or maybe they are. But then also find out, are they people who give support, you know, by the phone, or they do it by messenger? You know, find out a bit about them and how you know, how you would communicate with them. So personally, I'm quite happy to tell people what I do, because I don't do everything like everybody else. I'm kind of developing the way that I run my team. I may as well talk to you straight. You think it's a wild rose, yeah. So if you don't want to listen to me talk about how I run my team, please feel free to go. I'm not expecting you to stick around for this bit, because the stamping is now finished. But I will tell you the colours that I used in about 2 minutes. So yeah, the way I support my team is I have a monthly team meeting via Zoom. And at the moment they've been on Tuesdays, but I am thinking of maybe mixing it up a bit and doing some Thursdays, some months, because not everybody can make a Tuesday. That's something I've realised. So I do a monthly Zoom get together, and that's completely optional, and it's up to you if you want to turn up to that. And generally we either do a little bit of stamping sometimes, but we also just have a chat and a catch up, and also it's an opportunity for you to ask me any questions, maybe if you are wanting to start running workshops, or if you're wanting to start a blog, something like that. You know, I can run through things like that. If you want to have, you know, one-to-one coaching where you're wanting to learn something specific to aid your business, then yeah, I'm happy to do that as well. And I do that. I have can have quite lengthy discussions with people when they're starting out. And I'm happy to put that time in with new demonstrators who are keen on perhaps not just using the stamps for their own purposes, which is, you know, you can do that, no problem. But if you wanted to maybe do workshops, then I'm happy to give you support for that. Then the other way I encourage my team is that if you achieve certain amounts of sales per month, there are little sort of like target increments, and I send out vouchers to celebrate your success each month. So for example, when you get to a certain sales target, you may get a £3 voucher or a £9 voucher or a £10 voucher, depending how well you've done. And then the other thing I celebrate is firsts. So if it's the first time that you've ever given a catalogue away, or got a new team member, or done something, gone out of your comfort zone, then I also celebrate those. But you've got to tell me about them, and I give out little smaller amount vouchers, but they add up. You know, I have team members that, you know, they exchange their vouchers, and it could be, you know, a £40, £50, you know, stamp set and die set. You know, they keep them until they add up. So that's a little way that I support my team. What's the other way I do it? I don't know. Have I got any of my teamies in here? I'm trying to think. Yeah, and I'm one of those sort of leaders that says, look, you know what? If I can show you how to find out something for yourself, I will guide you to that place for you to learn. I'm not always about spoon feeding people. So there is a lot of information on the Stampin' Up website. So I'm somebody that would say, if someone asks me a question and I know that you can find it out by just looking at the website, I will direct you to the website rather than me answering the question. So I'm all about enabling people to learn for themselves as well. It's not just about me going, oh, she asked me a question, I've got to answer it, I've got to fix it. And that's partly me learning as a human being who wants to fix things. I'm a bit of a fixer, kind of my personality is that kind of fixer mentality, but I've had to really work on slowing that down because I've realised that that's not always the most helpful solution. Actually, it's about enabling people to figure things out for themselves. So yeah, there we go. Yes, I do have a Facebook group for my team. I also have a messenger group for my team. And those people who do not use Facebook, I either email them or WhatsApp them. So, yeah. I do. Yeah, thank you, Louise. I do. And I have got a few adopted Stampin' Up demonstrators that are in that Facebook page. So. Okay, I'm just trying to think, is there anything else? Yeah, and then for those of you who are signed up with some of my teamies, Esther's got a few people, you know, with team training and stuff, everyone's included. So if you actually end up signing up with one of my teamies, so I've quite a few teamies who are on here, you know, Wendy's here, Esther, Levine, Sharon, Bradley's a new member of my team, Reet, Martina, people like that. If you sign up with any of those, then you automatically kind of come into the fold as well. So, oh, wonderful, Wendy! Yay! Oh, brilliant! Whoop whoop! That's a voucher. I'm going to write that down. That's voucher worthy. That's brilliant. Yeah, that's brilliant. Okay, sorry. So you're saying peonies. Jane says she dreamt of snowflakes last night. Pamela thinks it's a wild rose. There we go. Brilliant. All right, I'm going to stop talking about my team for a moment and just do this and go, okay, so we use Toned Flora, which is going to be available on the 5th of January. And if you are thinking of joining up, you can include any products that are current in your signing up kit. So if you, the bonus about Celebration at the moment is that when you spend £99 to sign up, you get £170 of product. If you choose the £125 option, you get £170 of product and the mini cut and emboss machine. Okay, so Joyful Flurry, that's reduced, that's under £12 I think at the moment, and Toned Flora, those are the two stamp sets that I used tonight. Colours, I used Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather and Fresh Freesia, Granite Apple Green, Parakeet Party and Grey Granite. Okay, so that's the 6 that we used. And there's the, oh, that's a nice little picture there, isn't it? See if this will, come on. I'm just going to hold that there. That could be my screenshot, couldn't it? That'd be quite nice. Apart from the fact I've got a smudge on there. I get smudges on everything. There we go. There we go. That's the money shot, as they say. Right. But you're always there when we need you. Oh, yes, I try to be, Wend. Yeah, if I can't, you know, answer straight away, you know, either I'll redirect you to somebody else, or I'll try and reply as soon as I can. Thank you, Midge. Oh, thank you, Audrey. I'll let you go and watch the replay. Right. Thank you, everybody. Great to see you all. And I'll catch you guys again soon. And remember, if you want a catalogue, please just email me. And of course, you can subscribe now. The new kit is gorgeous, so that definitely helped. It's such a good value for money, isn't it, Wend? Yeah, so there's a new kit available on the website if you're into your kits.